First of all, a very good morning to all of you. I hope you all are usually fit and fine at your home. This session is going for the students of class 12th, and dear students of class 12th, we were in differentiation to find the derivative of various functions. Today, the topic that I am going to teach in the process of finding the derivative of functions, that is derivative of exponential functions. We will find the derivative of some exponential functions. So I am going with some examples. The first example is y is equal e to the power x upon of sin x. We need to find the derivative of this function. So there are two functions. First one is numerator, that is exponential function e to the power x, and here is a trigonometric function in denominator. So we have a formula that to find the derivative of numerator upon denominator, that is denominator derivative of numerator minus numerator derivative of denominator upon square of denominator. So we will go with the formula, then the required derivative will be dy by dx is equal to denominator. What is denominator? That is sin x into derivative of numerator, that is e to the power x. Now minus, according to formula, numerator e to the power x derivative of denominator, that is sin x, upon square of denominator, it means sin square of x. Now solve it to find the required derivative, that is sin x, and we know that the derivative of e to the power x is e to the power x itself minus e to the power x derivative of sin x. The derivative of sin x is cos x whole upon sin square x. Now simplify it again. E to the power x is common, then the remaining portion is sin x minus of cos x upon sin square x. So we can again simplify it, then it will be e to the power x into sin x upon sin square x minus cos x upon sin square x. Now sin x cancel out, then 1 upon sin x. 1 upon sin x is clearly cosec x. Then the last final answer is e to the power x into cosec x minus cos x upon 1 sin x, it is cot x, into 1 upon sin x, that is cosec x. Again we can take common as cosec x. Here is cosec x, here is also cosec x. Then the required answer is e to the power x into 1 minus of cot x. So here is the solution, here is the derivation, here is the derivative of the function y is equal to e to the power x upon sin x. This was our first example. Now let us move forward in the example number 2, and the example 2 is y is equal to e to the power sin inverse x. It is also an exponential function. So we need to find the derivative of this function, and we have already studied about the derivative of sin inverse x. It is 1 upon root 1 minus of x square. So the derivative is differentiate both sides with respect to x. Dy by dx is equal to, we know that the derivative of e to the power x is e to the power x. Then here the derivative of e to the power sin inverse x will remain same, e to the power sin inverse x. It will be e to the power sin inverse x. But the chain rules says that sin inverse x will again differentiate with respect to x. Then derivative of d dx of sin inverse x. Then required derivation dy by dx is e to the power sin inverse x, and we know that the derivative of sin inverse x is 1 by of root 1 minus of x square. So we have the required answer of this example, that is e to the power sin inverse x upon of root 1 minus x square. It is your second example. Now let us move in the next example, that is y is equal to e to the power x cube, and we need to find the derivative of this function. So differentiate both sides with respect to x, then dy by dx is equal to derivative of e to the power x cube will remain same, e to the power x cube, but by chain rule it will be derivative of x cube. Then it will be e to the power x cube, and we know that the derivative of x cube is 3x square into 3x square. So we have the required answer, that is dy by dx is equal to 3x square into e to the power x cube. Let us take one more example, example number 4. In the process of finding the derivative of exponential function, that is y is equal to log cos e to the power x. We need to find the derivative of this function. Then we will differentiate both sides with respect to x, then dy by dx. Now we know that the derivative of log x, derivative of log x is 1 upon x. So derivative of log cos e to the power x is 1 upon of cos e to the power x. By chain rule, again differentiate. What is in place of x? It is cos e to the power x. Then derivative of cos e to the power x, it should be equal to 1 upon of cos e to the power x into derivative of cos e to the power x. We know that the derivative of cos x is minus sin x. Then derivative of cos e to the power x is minus sin e to the power x, minus of sin e to the power x. Again differentiate e to the power x with respect to x. Then we will have the required answer as minus of sin e to the power x upon cos e to the power x into derivative of e to the power x is e to the power x itself. Now simplify this. Sin x upon cos x is 10x. Then sin e to the power x upon cos e to the power x is 10 e to the power x. Then we will have the required answer as dy by dx is equal to minus of 10 e to the power x into e to the power x. So this is all about the derivation of exponential function. So you can take some more examples related to derivation of exponential function at your home. Thanks for watching. Be safe, be healthy.